Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, I welcome you to this amazing platform once again. I appreciate every one of you that is following us on this very platform, those who are contributing in one way or the other to share the messages on this platform. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect all of you. Our viewers across the world, lovers of freedom, wherever you are joining us from, I urge you to please kindly subscribe to this very channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Like and share to all platforms. Like and share to family and friends. In this platform, we will always bring information to your doorstep, and I bet you will never lose any information. Fellow Biafrans, this is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information that has to do with the Biafra Republic Government in exile. Information that is coming directly from the Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this very platform, we expose the secret war that Nigeria is fighting against the Biafrans. They declared the war and it is ongoing as we speak, but they continue to hide it from the masses. They hide it from the world, pretending it's not happening. The people of the world should watch and pay attention because we are here to expose them. And if you want to see the video evidence, the audio evidence, the picture evidence of the war, go to the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on X. You will see evidence that will blow your mind. The YouTube and Facebook are not allowing us to post these informations because of their restrictions. But when you go to X, you are going to get every required information. And I bet you will understand why it is necessary that Biafra must leave the Zoological Republic called Nigeria. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama that today, as we speak, it is clear before the whole world, as they are watching, they have now understood that Biafrans are really serious and ready to go home. And they will do everything possible to get out of the zoo. There's no stopping. As we speak, today is sit at home in Biafra land, be Monday. And Biafran people are sitting at home, total lockdown. And as we speak, the self-referendum of the Biafran people is still ongoing, even after having more than 49 million votes. After more than 49 million votes, Biafrans are still turning out en masse, and they are voting in different polling units. It is massive, and the whole world is watching. The international communities are watching. The independent journalists are investigating, and they are saying, keep an eye on Biafrans. In few months to come, that every eye should be on Biafran. So if you're a Biafran, you think that the world is not watching. They are watching. Forget about one Nigerians and their deception and their pretense. We must focus on the restoration of Biafra, and that is the destination. We are hitting them really hard. And I bet you, this is not the time to look out. This is not the time to look back. This is not the time to slow down, but the time to speed up. Remember, the self-referendum is on the second stage. We are going to enter the third stage. After the third stage, then that third stage will take us into the convention in Finland, which will take place November, December. In that convention, the final result will be announced. After the announcement of the final result, the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will be made December 2nd. And as it stands today, nothing on the planet Earth will stop the declaration because the Biafran people have given their mandate. More than 49 million people, still counting, have given their mandate. Who on his right senses, which country, which organization will say that Biafrans will not have their freedom? It is signed and sealed. All we have to do is to focus. Today, being a sit at home, I want to share with you the self-referendum that is ongoing in Biafran territory and the emotional stories that are coming out from veterans who are alive and witnessing what is happening. It is not a joke. Biafrans are ready to go and nothing will stop them. I want you to watch the self-referendum of today in Biafra land and the story, the message coming from a veteran who was there in the Civil War and he saw it all. Let's watch.
Today is 5th of August 2024, and this is happening in one of the county in Edo State of the United States of Biafra. You can see our people have come out to cast their votes.
Life and privilege and the opportunity to speak on few experiences and observations I have in this Nigeria since 1963. I was born 1949. My father died 1962, and I was taken to my uncle at Biafra during the progress in 1963. And we were in the house. We started hearing some noise along the road. It was a road. And we ran outside to see what was happening. And we saw a line of people, empty line, right on the road, moving on foot, very down, very pale, very hungry, very weak, and women and children walking on the road on foot. And the child that could not walk was sitting astride at the carriage of the bicycle. We asked them what was happening. They said that the noise we are hearing, boom, 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 that the northerners are killing the Biafrans. And the person that is shooting the gun that is killing people is not seeing those that he is killing. That was the shelling and missile they were releasing on the Biafrans. And that very thing we saw, many people gave them food, water to drink, clothes, and encouraged them. And we were sorrowful for what we saw. So that same day, even hearing that very noise and thing that killed these people, they told us that over there at the northern Nigeria, they were very deep because there was no water. That well, they gathered the people Biafrans and put them inside that well, both fathers, mothers, children, until the well was about to be filled and drink to cover them and stand alive. Who can give me the ability to cover that type of feeling? So they told us, so when they were telling us this news, in fact, we were not very happy. So the next thing was that a pregnant woman, they killed the pregnant woman and brought out the child in the womb and killed that child. The next was that a woman, the Biafra, they used a long pointed stick and pierced through her vagina to the mouth, and that was how they killed that woman. So in all this very, before we knew it, what pursued these people from the north still pursued us from Yahe Ogoga to other towns, till I found myself in Port Harcourt, owing that I have in-law relationship there. So the case became worse in Port Harcourt. The Nigerian war planes, some in 3 echelons and some in single attacks, bombed schools, bombed markets, bombed houses and people indiscriminately. I picked up a piece of bomb iron inside from the plantain side near our house. But before touching it, it was extremely hot, changing colors. It took long time to cool it with water. But behold, all round about the edges was sharper than the very best razor blade. 3. Nigerian soldiers shot at every Biafran they saw. You see, Nigerian soldier saw a Biafran and he used Bufa gun that was designed to shoot down aircraft. He used it to shoot one person. So, Nigerian soldiers shot on every Igbo Biafran they saw. And they shot a man who was traveling with his wife at the head. And he lay face up on the ground. The heart was still pumping, reflecting at his head. And the soldier took his wife.
I believe you have seen for yourself how serious Biafrans are pursuing their freedom. There is nothing that will change the decision. You have heard the story that have been told by a veteran. These are what Biafrans have faced. Biafrans have seen it all. We have faced the most difficult situation and continue to face it today. There's no reason why Biafrans should not walk out of the zoo. The war was a very bad one. It was genocide. It was a genocide, complete genocide against the Biafrans. They went to the extent of even convincing those who are Biafran, our fellow Biafrans, Igbo Biafrans, we are convinced to deny their identity. Up to today, some of them are still denying their identity, shamefully denying their identity, just because they want to have food to eat, just because they want to be recognized, just because they want to gain posts or position. They denied whom they are. Even when their origin, their language, their names, everything is Igbo, they deny their identity. And I want to play a video, a very shameful one, for you to see the kind of damage the zoo has done in the life of the Biafrans. It is a shame, but we have to share it for you to know the kind of damage the zoo have done in the life of some Biafrans. Why we must exit before it is too late. If we don't leave Nigeria, a time is going to come when there will be nobody answering an Igbo person. Because even as you see, even Igbos in the mainland cannot boldly defend themselves and stand as Igbos. So many of them, thousands of them are ashamed of claiming their identity. Thousands of them are ashamed of presenting themselves. So many people are still changing their names up to today, answering to English name because of the situation in that contraption. Something must be done. If something is not done, it is going to be worse than what you are going to see on this video. Let's watch.
Are you Ikwere?
I am a Korean.
What's your native name, sir?
My name is Uche.
Uche?
Uche.
An Igbo name?
We bear Igbo name, but that does not mean that we came from Igbo.
You came from Igbo? You came from... That doesn't mean...
That we came from Igbo because we bear the same name.
You bear the same name? And you speak the same language?
No, our language is bigger.
Our language is different?
Yeah.
But Igbo people can understand your language?
Not all, but Koreans hear them.
But there are some, what's your Ikwere name? Your native name?
My native name is Unwafuruke.
Unwafuruke?
Yes.
What does it mean in Igbo?
In Igbo? No, it's not. You don't say, you should ask me what.
Unwafuruke.
You should ask me what does it mean in Igbo.
What does it mean in Ikwere language, sir?
If a child, you understand? If a child is
A gift.
it's a gift.
But an Igbo man can understand that.
That is why I'm telling you now. They may understand because this language is given to them by God, and the one we are speaking is given to us by same God.
This I promise. What's your name? Your native name?
My native name is Thank God. My native name is Chimenem.
Chimenem in Igbo language.
In Igbo language.
It's an Igbo language now.
We can answer similar names. You know, the name can be maybe somehow, maybe closer. You know, like here now. Let me say there are. How do I put it?
Like my wife in my house is from Igbo, from Imo State. One of my sons gave him Obunda. And Obunda, it's an Igbo language. You understand? And me, I call him Obunda, then my wife call him Obinda. You understand? That Obinda is an Igbo language. But that Obunda is an Igbo language. You understand me? So that is it, but of a truth, we are from Benin. We have seen the history, we have read it, we have studied it.
So why is Igbo telling another history of your ancestry?
Anybody that tell you that Ikwere is migrated from Igbo, tell the person me, Emmanuel, said it's lie.
Where is Ikwere from?
We are from Benin.
Ancient Benin?
Yes, that is what my grandfather.
But you are not speaking Benin language and you are not bearing Benin names.
Just like as my colleague told you here, many of us, the names we answer. If you go to Benin, you understand me? That is the same name you see here. You understand me? You know, we and these people, we are close. And over here. You understand?
Again.
The Igbo is Ikwere.
How?
They are our junior brother now.
So if Ikwere is an ethnic
Ikwere is an ethnic
group in Igbo.
I have been telling you time without number. Ikwere is an ethnic.
Good morning,
then if Igbo said they want to be Ikwere, they want to be Ikwere people. If they want to be Ikwere, our hands are open. After all, we sell land and give to them.
It's Igbo that
things and give to them.
It is Igbo that it is Igbo.
They marry us. You understand? We are friends. I've told you the other time that we are friends.
But it is Igbo that is like ocean that is going to take up Ikwere.
No, they cannot.
Ikwere will sink inside Igbo.
No, they cannot take up Ikwere. Ikwere is too big.
How is Ikwere big?
Ikwere is too big.
There is only one ethnic group in Rivers State.
In Rivers State. No, Ikwere. Okay, he said in Rivers State. I heard that. Thank you for that. In Rivers.
From each other. Like Igbos speak some of their languages are Ikwere language. Just like myself, I came from Ikwere, but sometimes I hear partially Calabari language. Because we have common boundary
with Calabari.
I'm not speaking Igbo. We are speaking Ikwere language.
Do you feel the Igbos want to force you to be Igbo?
The way they are sounding, is as if they are forcing us to be an Igbo. You understand? Igbo is not bad place. They are not bad people. But what I'm saying is that they should know where they belong, and other people should know where they belong. If anybody that has fallen anywhere, that is where you belong. They should have it in mind.
But you have no problem with Port Harcourt being a Biafra land.
Port Harcourt, in those days, if this nation is being divided.
Ikwere and Igbo, we are different.
Are you Ikwere?
I am Ikorean.
What's your native name, sir?
My name is Uche.
Uche?
Uche.
An Igbo name?
We bear Igbo name, but that does not mean that we came from Igbo.
You came from Igbo? You came from... That doesn't mean...
That we came from Igbo because we bear the same name.
You bear the same name? And you speak the same language?
No, our language is different.
Our language is different?
Yeah.
But Igbo people can understand your language?
Not all. But Koreans hear them.
But there's some Ebonyi. Some people say they find it very difficult to understand Ebonyi, which are Igbos. They say but that doesn't make them not to be an Igbo. The Ebonyi state is like just the same thing with Igbo. You understand what I'm saying? But Ikwere now is now saying they are not Igbo. That Igbo people have been here before even Ikwere people came here. How true is that?
See, Igbos are different from Ikwere because we are immigrated from ancient Benin Kingdom. That is where Ikwere.
Just like your colleague said.
Yeah, that is where we came out from, ancient Benin Kingdom. That is where Ikwere came out. Then Ikwere now came out Akalaka. There's a man called Akalaka that came from there that immigrated Ikwere. He was the one who born Oba. He was the one that also born Ahuda. So you can see that Ikwere man you see is Ahuda and Abba and Ikwere man. They are one parents.
So what are the names you give to your children?
The names we give to our children?
Yes.
Okay, I gave them Ikwere names.
Oh, yeah. Call the names.
One is Chimarama. Means God is good.
Chimarama in Igbo.
Chimarama. Ikwere language. Chimarama. That is Ikwere language.
Another one.
Chinumense.
That Marama, God is fine or something.
God is good. Then this one is Chinumense. Means God is with me.
That's an Igbo language.
Chinumense. Mercy, my Ikwere name. That's Ikwere name.
You want to blow my head.
That's Ikwere name. Chinumense is Ikwere name. Then the last one is Uche Chiku. That one is bearing my name.
That is Igbo name.
That one now goes with
Igbo name.
Yeah.
So why do you have the same language with Igbo?
We don't have the same language. Only that our name, our sometimes their name falling and that's the only.
You feel your name fall into Igbo, fall into you, or you are falling into Igbo?
I can say that sometimes our name fall into Igbo, but not that because we marry them, we tara with them, we do everything together.
So what is bringing this identity crisis that Igbo say you people belong, you people might?
You have seen what Nigeria has done to a full-grown man. A full-grown man that is supposed to have common sense, even without being told any history, even without any history being told, supposed to know who he or she is. But look at them, ignorantly, stupidly, foolishly, because of what they will eat, because of fear, because of cowardice, deny whom they are. Everything about you is Igbo. You cannot tell me that you are older than Igbo. Igbo is older than you, and everything about you is Igbo. Your language, your name, and everything. And yet, you are claiming somewhere that doesn't have anything in common with you. How do you explain that? And some idiotic fools. Look at what they have done to people. Look at full-grown men that are supposed to lecture their children and let their children know whom they are. Look at the kind of thing that is coming from their mouth. You can imagine what they will teach their children. You give your child Igbo name, you give birth to a child, and you give that child Igbo name, and you tell that child you are from Benin. Why didn't you give that your child Benin name? Since now you have realized you are from Benin, why are you still naming your children Igbo name? Why don't you name them Benin name? It is so sad, but that is the damage the zoo have done. That is the damage the zoo have done. That is why we must not stop. We must get out of the zoo before it is too late. Because if we continue to be with them, a time is going to come when the confusion will be in a way that nobody can be able to manage it anymore. Thank you so much for watching this program. Like and share to all platforms. Let's continue to work hard. Biafra is coming very, very soon. Nothing is going to stop it. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. Freedom or die.